What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel, man. I appreciate everyone for their support, and those who are new, man, please subscribe and hit that bell notification. Alright, guys, so we're grabbing our tools. It's the Dodge pickup truck. Someone already started working on it, and they took these both out. But the rubber is torn out. Today we headed out to do a job. We want to do a transmission on a Dodge pickup truck, I believe. So we in the car and then rolling. We got our iPad, we got the tripod so we can get some content for you guys. Got me some fresh boots, man. Gotta have them steel toes, man. Alright, guys, so we just got off the freeway, a few minutes away from our destination. We got the tools in the back, man. We ready. It's a nice Monday morning. About to get it in. See how quick we can get this transmission swapped out. This is the shop over here where I was working on the truck for my uncle. We haven't been back over here in quite a while, probably like a month now. I've been doing all type of other stuff, man, but we definitely gonna get back to that and get that truck finished up and running. Stay tuned. Alright, guys, so we made it to our destination. Got the fresh boots on, man, ready to get it in. About to go over here, man, and see what we got in store for us. Alright, guys, so we're here. Gotta call him and see where he at. I believe this might be the truck. Got a lot of old schools over here. Hey, I'm here. Where are you? Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, so you here, man. This is a Mustang like ours that we're working on. Got an old wagon over there. Alright, guys, so we're grabbing our tools. It's the Dodge pickup truck. It's a 4x4. So we gotta remove the transfer case and then get to the transmission, but a little bit more than I thought. So we about to get it done. Alright, guys, so we're up under here. We're starting off by taking these bolts up out of the dry shaft using the 3/8 wrench on there. This truck been sitting up somewhere, I'm not sure, but it's got a lot of little surface rust on there, so hopefully no bolts or anything like that break. But someone already started working on it, and they took these bolts out right here from the tail shaft on the 4x4 transfer case. I don't know why they would do that, but these are the bolts right here. We're gonna put those back in this tail shaft because those do not need to be removed, as far as my knowledge. But we're gonna get those back installed. We're gonna drop the dry shaft, loosen up the transfer case from the transmission, that way that can slide back. Then we'll take the transmission out the normal way you take out a 2-wheel drive transmission. Alright, so right here I'm gonna start taking the front dry shaft out with the same 4 3/8 bolts. I'm gonna take those out right there. Then we're gonna come along to right here. Remove these 4 around right there from the transfer case. Then we'll get to the mounts and start removing that. Alright, so we got the front dry shaft out the way. That is all removed and on the floor. Now we have access to get to the other bolts right here that's holding the transfer case to the rear of the transmission. We're gonna go ahead and start getting those taken off. Alright guys, so we took the two bolts out right here and right here to remove the transmission mount, which this thing is actually shot out, need to be replaced. This is supposed to be on here like that, all as one piece, but the rubber is torn up and it's old, so it needs to be replaced with a new one. But we got this out of the way, which sits right here on the cross member in between there like that. And now we're removing the little plate that it is attached to. Once we remove that, we'll be able to get to the rest of our bolts around the tail shaft of the transmission, which connects with the transfer case. If this is your first time ever removing a 4x4 transmission, those are the steps you need to take. You need to remove the transfer case to separate that from the transmission to get it down, so that way it won't be heavy. You could remove it all as one, but this is the way we're doing it right here. That way we can lighten it up and don't be fighting with the whole thing as one unit. Alright guys, so we got the cross member out and on the floor over there. Got the jack up under it. We got another jack. We're about to put it up under the transfer case. We got one last bolt holding it on right here. When we loosen that bolt, it's going to start separating from the tail shaft of the transmission. We got this bucket here so we can let our fluid drain down in there, and then we're going to get this lowered down and out of the way. Then we'll start the process of dismounting the transmission. Alright guys, so we just got the transfer case out. It's down on the ground. Fluid is draining in the bucket. Now we're going to start taking the transmission apart so we can get that thing dropped down and lowered on the floor. So now I'm about to start disconnecting everything. I got this plug off underneath, but this one right here, now I see that it push in right here to come off, so I'm gonna get under there, get that taken off, get that other one dropped down so we can stick this one back up in there. Let me see how many torque converters. I'm not familiar with Dodge stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we got 4 holding the torque converter to the flywheel. So we're gonna get that removed and get these bell housing bolts off. Alright guys, so we got everything loose and ready for the transmission to come down. A couple more little things like making sure got a little fluid running out right there, let that drain out, but everything is off. Gonna make sure everything is unplugged, disconnected. I'll let this thing come down. Got one little plug still connected. Always best to double check before you actually just let the transmission go all the way down. don't want to rip no cables, wires, or any transmission lines or anything like that that's running on the transmission. So unfortunately we dropped this thing off of the jack due to the little gravel right there. I couldn't get it to slide back over it, and the cross pipe for the exhaust had the front of the bell housing at the bottom. But we went ahead and got it down, man, got this thing out of the way. Alright guys, so we got the transmission out. We literally just dropped this thing, man. It's the old one, got fluid everywhere. But it's out, man. We gotta clean this mess up and get it prepped and ready for the other one to go back in. It's pretty late in the day, so we might head out and continue on this thing tomorrow. Alright, so right now we're picking up all our tools, getting ready to head out, make sure we don't forget anything. It was a pretty hectic day, but man, we got it out of there and getting ready for tomorrow. Went ahead and jacked the car up so it can clear the frame and got it off. Thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.